Im letzten Video haben wir auf 3 Chapter reagiert und jetzt geht's weiter mit 3 oder 4 Chaptern. Ich weiß es nicht mal, aber auf jeden Fall weiter geht's mit dem Aufholen vom Jujutsu Kaisen Manga. Did you win? Pretty much. Maki and friends defeat Naoya. Chapter 199 Epithet. It's all thanks to those guys. What happened to them? Haven't enjoyed? Much like you. I'll have to carry them off later. I see. Somehow you don't seem the same as before. Maki, you're also from one of the three families. So you should understand my situation. How that... now that I can no longer stand at the top of the Kamo family, I am worthless! Matsu? Not to mention the issue about my name. Mother must be... Did you ever ask her? I asked mine. Then I killed her! Oh god! I don't know if that was the right decision. Perhaps we should have talked more. The one who killed me was Maki-chan's mother. In the end, I still couldn't understand what mother really was to us. And now it's all over. Don't fall into that same rut. Here. Yeah. So you named him that? Yeah. Noritoshi is a taboo name in that house. I was so angry back then that I just registered whatever came to mind. Isn't that a bit sad for Noritoshi-kun? It's fine. I didn't know what was good for Noritoshi back then. But what I really wanted was that he would quickly abandon that house and safely return to me. Ja, und? Mama, what are you talking about? Das ist ihre Mutter. Ja, okay, gut. Ich muss ab und zu, ne, ist das Flashback-mäßig, das sieht man es jetzt. Your older brother, me. I wonder if he's okay, if he's kind. Of course he's kind. Why? You don't like him? No, it's just... he's my son after all. Snap. Tokyo #1 Colony on November 14. Okay, 14. November. Guten Morgen. Hast du gut geschlafen? Was ist das für ein Engel? My fated one. Fushiguro. Wie heißt der? Bruder. They're staying in the governor's wood in the top floor of the Hotel Metropolis. It's around 3 AM. Walk around south of the tree. Okay. How long was I asleep? I'm asking you. Itadori? Ah, yeah. 2 days, maybe. It's the night of the 13th. Now. Itadori was thrilled to wear a bathrobe for the first time. Haha, deswegen noch die Beine. Ach, Itadori, Digga, der ist eine Legende. Hey, you just woke up, boy. You must be hungry. Look, I've snatched us a bunch of stuff. Okay. Der Typ, der ist auch sehr cool. Pino is a brand of the bar cream chunks covered in chocolate. Think tips. Ja, egal. Was there any mint chocolate chip? Ice cream? Yeah, it's in a store that still has electricity. If anything, the frozen foods are the ones that seem to last. I wonder why the power is not. You don't know? Yeah. Oh god. It's not an earthquake, so there's no reason for the electricity to shut off on its own. Cursed spirits are more likely to attack humans and buildings. But yeah, it's not like there's no risk of a short circuit. They still have to consider the people remaining in the colony. That's why they didn't cut off electricity from the outside. Takabasan, you became a player outside the colony, right? Did you not look at the news before coming, right? I'm not really a news person, so ignorance in an adult is the opposite of bliss, you know? Okay. Raucht sie? Ist sie gerade am Rauchen? Was ist das? Ich kann es nicht sehen. Chocolate Mint? The Chocolate Mint. Aha. It's also possible that Kenjaku made arrangements through the higher ups to prevent any interference with the cooling game. In any case, I'm going to take a bath first. Meanwhile, you should prepare to tell me what happened. Go, go, go. So Itadori hurried to where Takaba was fighting. Are you a Sen? Don't say any more than that. You was going to say Sentai. Think Power Rangers. Oh god. In order to find me, you two cooperated. When you encountered Kurusu carrying me, Patra that's where we are now. The dog from a dog of Flanders. Little angels came down to carry the dog and the boy to the heaven. Okay. Do any of you have a sense of vigilance? Nah. Sorry, thank you for saving me. Nah. Anyways, Fushiguro, look. Hakari senpai got 100 points. Damn! And that's not all. Okotsu senpai even got 190 points. If we add Fushiguro, Takaba and Kurusu's points, that's 395 points. We reach our goal. We can save your sister, Sumiki. Okay. Ja, weiter. Ich kann nicht viel reagieren, nicht viel sagen auf anderes, ne? Weil ich ja gerade sehr viel Info lesen. Also, ist mir eigentlich auch egal. Good, this is good. Now after we add the rules, we need to figure out how many points are needed to withdraw from the cooling game. Wait a sec, is it okay to use your points? Of course, it's no problem. Ire. It's all thanks to Itadori adding the rule. My points came from. I can live only without killing people, so I'm really grateful. Also, don't really have a use for them. I also don't have really use for them. Ire. Huge. Use those points however you want. That's not the only thing we need to ask you, Kurusu. Yeah. We're looking for a player called the Angel, but we heard that the Angel is in Tokyo, number 2 colony. Kurusu, are you the Angel? If so, then why did you save me? And why are you in Tokyo, number 1 colony? Ja. Ein schwarzer Text. I am the Angel. Die hat einen Mund unter ihrem Auge. So wie Yuji, wenn er übernommen wird. Oh, okay, pass auf, da ist ein Text. Ja, moin, Digga. It's not polite to interrogate a young girl like that. Oh, it's like me. First I saved you because Hana and you too. Do you need a reason to help someone who's collapsed by the road? What a good person. Since you're looking for me, it seems you know my curse technique. The nullification of curse techniques, seals and barrier techniques are no exception. And so we can enter and exit colonies at will. Maybe because Tokyo number 2 colony is near the sea, there are more cursed spirits than players. Maybe because of this guy too, so we came here instead. My goal is to purge all incarnated players. Er kann immer noch durch den Mund reden. Most of ihre Hand lost. Most of them will suppress and destroy their vessels' consciousness within when incarnating. Either intentionally or subconsciously. It's something that should not be happening. It goes against the laws of God. God? Was meint er mit... Was hat jetzt Gott hiermit zu tun? Hallo? A name given to my creed for simplicity's sake. You can ignore it if you like. That's why I've chosen to coexist with Hana. Then can you not just tell them things about myself? Could your curse technique return an incarnated player back to what they were like before the incarnation? Ich lese ein halbes Buch. I can't say for sure it can't, but 99% of the time they will die. Incarnation is the fusion of a cursed object and living flesh. Ist das so? Naturally separating either one from the others is difficult. That's why Sukuna will die if I die. Ay. Do you want to return someone to their original state? If so, then I am sorry. I don't think I can help with that. No, what we need to need the angel to break is the seal of the special great cursed object prison realm. I see. If it's the seal of a cursed object, then it's fine. It's all going well. We can revive Gojo Sensei this way. It's almost scary how smoothly things have gone. Bis jetzt. But first you need to help us. Then I'll break the seal on the prison realm. Don't tell me. You want us to kill all the incarnate players? I'm not nearly so demanding. There's one among the incarnate players that I must slaughter no matter the cost. The Fallen. If we can kill this player, then I can guarantee you of my assistance. Was mit Yuji? What do you want? Damn! Just looking at your face makes me sick. Halt deine Fresse, Digga. Sukuna. I figured I'd say it before some idiot subs up and lets the cat out of the bag. I am the Fallen. Sukuna reveals himself, things divulge into chaos. What the fuck? Okay, next chapter. 200. Oh damn. Das war zu heftig. Erster Form, wie wollen Sie das jetzt tun? Ich verstehe das nicht. I'm the Fallen, huh? Itadori. Sukuna reveals himself as the Angel's sworn enemy, the Fallen. Chapter 200, Direct Negotiations. Military survivors Fukami, Makoto, Asaura. Are you okay? Gege Akutami. Sorry, I'm not feeling well. Kurusu, I want to lie down for a bit. Could I have this over? Sure. Stomach ache? No. Hä? The Fallen. Is it me? Inside me. Sukuna. I don't get it. What's he trying to say? But since he moved around, it's something he doesn't want Kurusu to know. Kurusu, or is it the Angel? To break Gojo Sensei's... Was? To break Gojo Sensei's seal, Angel's operation is indispensable. The requirement for that is killing the player known as the Fallen. But Sukuna is the Fallen. Then the Angel's target is Itadori Yuji. You got it yet? Yeah! You ran into a new problem, but right now the biggest issue is Itadori. Why did Sukuna go through the trouble to keep my mouth shut? It must be that the Angel has an ability that can permanently annihilate Sukuna without any room for resurrection. No way. I'll tell you this, he doesn't have the guts to end his own life. Are you still understanding me? Have you forgotten I've already died once? We have enough points now, everything's fine on Fushiguro's end too. Even though I don't know why my senpais haven't added the rules yet, but once that's done, I'll gladly die. When I die, more than half of Sukuna will disappear, and Gojo Sensei will return. It's a cheap price to pay. But the issue is, Itadori will willingly sacrifice his life. How odd. There's an astonishing number of people entering the colony right now. You can sense that? Was ist denn jetzt los? Was meint sie damit? Ich bin gespannt, was das mit Itadori gemacht wird. Not me, Kogane. Show the number of players added in the last 10 minutes. What? Huh? What? Oh, Seriously? 807? February 2018. Negative emotions and stress, these become the energy we call cursed energy that constantly leaks out in small quantities from the Japanese. When that energy accumulates, it gives birth to cursed spirits. Perhaps you might call them ghosts or monsters. Those humans who can control cursed energy and perform what people call supernatural feats are Jujutsu Sorcerers. Was redet Geto da? Back then oder aktuell? Ich weiß es nicht. This phenomenon This phenomenon is practically exclusive to the Japanese. Of course, there are exceptions. Cursed spirits are usually invisible to the naked eye. For you, ma'am. It's like a second layer of light that exists within the visible light spectrum, but cannot be parsed by their brain or captured by cameras. What is this? Something used by Sujitsu sorcerers. Glasses that have been made into a cursed tool. Beautiful. It acts like a project screen. If you put this on, you can sense secret spirits and anything made from cursed energy. Whoa! Which means it's not just cursed spirits that non-sorcerers can see. Supernatural events caused by sorcerers are also difficult to perceive. What is this? Some prank? Is it AR or VR? VR makes me dizzy. Yo, ain't no way. Alter, was? We've already gone beyond the dimension. Cheers. Please calm down, Mr. President. This is a gold mine. If we miss out, it's likely we will fall behind the rest of the world. U.S. Department of Energy Assistant Secretary of Energy Environmental Management, Curious Vale. These ones bear no. I will. Please take a seat. Okay. Jetzt könnt ihr das einfach sehen. Was ist das, Digga? Macht der Werbung? Was soll das? As I mentioned before, both cursed spirits and Jujutsu sorcery are invisible not only to the naked eye, but also to cameras. What I'm about to show you is footage from a sorcerer that controls puppets with the puppet manipulation technique. It is recorded using his ability to see through his puppets. Haha, it's like watching a movie. Too bad it isn't IMAX. Hä? Do you get it yet, Mr. President? Get what? Because energy is an energy source. Petroleum and natural gas are what we call fossil fuels. Solar, mango, methane, and the like considered renewable energy. This is something that can replace them all, the cleanest energy in all of human history. Especially that white-haired guy. Oh, God, God. There's a good chance he could power a whole country by himself. No way, are you joking? Yes, this is such a stupendous turning point for that nation that it sounds like a joke. In any case, these resources called Jujutsu sorceresses are something we must seize and research immediately. In November, Tokyo will come to a standstill in what is essentially an extraterritorial ground. Jujutsu sorcerers will gather for a ritual. What do you think, Mr. President? Are you saying that we should kidnap Japanese civilians and samples for experiments? Don't tell me, the Jujutsu sorcerers. A horrifying proposal. What choices would these global superpowers make? Using my authority? Yo, also ist ja passiert, basically ist ja passiert jetzt, sind dort Leute. Holy shit, was passiert denn? Was soll das? Was wird passieren? What is our chapter 200? War ein gutes Chapter, 201, let's go. Are you saying that we should kidnap Japanese civilians and samples for experiments? Jujutsu sorcerers are a new energy source. America's decision is using my authority. Chapter 201, direct negotiations. Even ignoring the country, maybe each person could generate enough energy to cover what they consume in a lifetime. We're talking about self-sustaining energy. If this becomes reality, imagine how many problems we can solve. The difference between sorcerers, ich kann es nicht aussprechen, Hilfe. Sorcerers. Fuck. Sorcerers.
sorcerers.
The difference between sorcerers and us non-sorcerers lies in the brain. The sheer uncharted mystery of the brain that remains unsolved even with modern science and medical technology. We need a lot of samples for experiments, so you don't just want me to kidnap them. You want me to kidnap them for human experimentation? Serious? Serious? Are you listening to yourself? We can fall behind China and Russia on alternative energy. No, it's not just those two countries. Saudi Arabia and the rest of the Middle East will want to continue protecting their control over energy rights. Digga, das wird ja plötzlich international. Germany, which's been pressing forward towards abandoning nuclear power. Countries with a high military power like India, France, Korea, Turkey. Digga, was? If India moves, Pakistan will follow. Don't you get it yet? This is a cascading problem. There are so many countries that might be interested. If any one of them makes a move, then more countries will follow. Just do not fall behind. Ja, das stimmt. Also, I guess. Soon it won't matter whether they're sorcerers. The whole world will start a hunt for the Japanese. This is kidnapping, this is protection. This isn't kidnapping, this is protection. If we monopolize this information, we can act before many other countries get involved and protect Japan's sorcerers. Oh God. Yes, I also believe this is the most human option. Yeah, okay. This man is negotiating with the United States in the secret, but depending on how this turns out, he might cooperate with other countries as well. We already are tough. Though. Was? Oh my God! Jujutsu sorcerers are a minority of the population. In November, a great number of them will gather in one place. This opportunity won't happen twice. We must increase surveillance on Japan towns. Mr. President, there are Japanese people in our country too. If this Suguru Ghetto guy negotiates with other countries, those people may become targets. We should at least protect our own citizens. Lieutenant General Gary, in your own opinion, how many people would we need for this plan? Are you saying that this plan to kidnap these so-called Jujutsu sorcerers should be left to our army? Joint Special Operations Command JSOC, Commander Lieutenant General of the United States Army, Gary K. Johnson. Okay. Don't make me say it out loud, Lieutenant General. Even I think it's disgusting. Oh my God, Digga, was soll das? My apologies, but I'm a professional soldier. I need an explicit commander, sir. Seems like that white-haired guy is abnormal, even for a sorcerer, right? Yes, just as you said, he's an abnormality, but in November he will be sealed away and unable to act. Oh mein Gott, Digga, hat's predicted und so gemacht. In that case, a single company will be enough. We'll be advancing from Yokota Air Base using its deployment schedule. Cyrus, is 5,000 sorcerers enough for you? Yeah, sure, that's enough. What the hell? They might have ESP or whatnot. But in the end, they're just untrained amateurs. They're no match for our army. Muscles and bullets, nothing beats those. Yeah, I mostly agree with that. Even in battles between sorcerers, the deciding factor is ultimately the strength of the body. Told you, right. But you'll need at least 800 people. A full battalion. Just like the stereotypes, the Japanese are very warts and wimps. Is it because mommy never gave them a gun? Then why don't you test it out? That's true. It so happens there are two sorcerers right here. Whoa. If someone's negotiating directly with the president, there's no way you'd only stay your only station. The 15 soldiers is outside, right? Whoa. Was soll das? The Oval Office is currently guarded by the most elite Secret Service agents. The counter assault. Damn cat. 15 soldiers all equipped with bulletproof armor and rifles, just like he said. That's not all. The Central Intelligence Agency, CIA, paramilitary division, the Special Activities Center, SAC. It's the world's greatest covert operations group. All members have 8 or more years of military experience and special OPS training. That should be my line. Director of National Intelligence. Okay. Und was soll das? 30 SAC operatives split into 3 teams. Along with the Secret Service, there are 45 elites stopping Shujuru Geto's movements. He has no other choice but to make it from the Oval Office in the West Wing to the East Wing here. Guess it's time to start. Was? Do you need help? No, it's fine. If one wants to leave an impression of what Jujutsu sorcerers are like, the Ghetto's technique is rather suitable. Den Ghetto's Technik, okay? Was macht er? Non-combatants have been evacuated, so permission to open fire has been granted. Mr. President, we will end this without you having to see their faces. You did that on your own. My wife and I live here. The Japanese should stick to making cars and anime. Don't say something like that. Was zum Fick, Digga. But Lieutenant General Gary, is this really necessary? Can we do it more humanly? No, Mr. President. What we are seeking is not victory, but overwhelming victory. This is America. Im Hintergrund schon jemand tot. What's going on? What? Do you get it now, Mr. President? Well then, let's wrap up this meeting. It's time to hunt Jujutsu sorcerers. So bad. What the fuck? And it's time to hunt Jujutsu sorcerers. Thus, just what has been released in the colony. Ja, was? Also das mit Chapter 202 lese ich dann irgendwann mal wieder. Ich hab keine Lust mehr. Oh mein Gott, das war mir gerade viel Text. Ich brauche ein bisschen Pausen, dann lese ich das nochmals, ne? Ich habe Zeit. Ich habe fast aufgeholt. Fast. Ich sage fast, aber in Wahrheit fehlen mir da noch einige. Und zwar, ich bin 202, wäre ich jetzt. Fehlen noch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 Chapter, Digga. Holy shit, Mann. Ich glaube, ich bin... Fuck off! Ich zieh durch, Mann! Was läuft mit mir, hä? Ja, ich mache eine Pause, ja. Und dann?